Hey, it's Oliver.
And Luca.
And today we're going to be talking about the broken state of virtual reality.
Hey guys, my favorite form of gaming has been ruined! Yippee!
Yeah, virtual reality is literally... I don't even know what anymore. It's just it's hard to explain.
It kinda sucks.
Yeah. So virtual reality lately has had some big weird problems. We've been releasing videos about it at the beginning about the Quest 1 is dead, and then it really officially died. We released that one afterwards, and now this is the third one of, I guess you could call this small series, basically.
Yep.
The new news now is basically, if you remember the first one, they removed Population 1 off of the Quest 1, and that kind of started what has happened now, where new games are not coming to it, and some games are disappearing. You guys might have heard Echo VR, one of the biggest games in the entire VR industry, is literally being closed next month.
Yeah. From the Quest 1, it just been snowballing. And honestly, VR has gotten to a point in its lifespan that people no longer look at it like it's the future for the most part. It's become a sort of much smaller piece of the gaming community, because most people used to be like, oh yeah, gaming, that's so cool. Like a while ago, like in 2016, a lot of YouTubers are like playing these random VR games because it was really cool. And I think it's gotten to the point where I don't know how I would say this, but kind of like it being in VR is no longer what makes it special to most people, and most people aren't willing to go out of their way to buy a headset, because the only people who would be, gamers, and a lot of gamers are like, I'm not spending that much just to have an addition to my console.
Exactly.
Or my PC, which is probably more expensive than a PS5.
Exactly.
Or just the Quest that, well, Oliver, let's get into that.
Right. Well, before we start that, we'd like to just point out, we love, again, we say it every time, we love VR, and it is literally our favorite platform. Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. But we can't, the thing I've come across the other day, last week from when we were recording this video, I was talking with Ethan on a PlayStation chat really late at night. I should have been going to bed. And I was scrolling through my PS5 stuff, and the PSVR shows up because, it just came out. And I just started thinking, and I was like, truthfully, right now, if somebody asked me, should I get virtual reality, I don't know what to respond anymore. Because if I recommend them the PSVR 2, they literally will not be able to afford it, because it's so much. It's literally more than the console. If I recommend them the Oculus Quest 2, who knows how long it's going to last for, because Meta might, get rid of that one in a year and a half. And, I can't. And everything else, to be honest, no offense to the competition, Vive is not really quite there yet.
In terms of popularity, at least. I don't know much about their headsets, stats, or, how much people use them. I believe it has a bigger PC community, at least.
Exactly.
But, honestly, VR has been a huge part of not only this channel, but me gaming, and I know it sounds weird to be like, oh, gaming. That's also
playing video games.
Playing video games, but it's kind of important for me to, it's a way to connect to my friends, to connect to you guys as a community, and honestly, it just really sucks because without that, it kind of limits what we can do. Because without VR, then that being one of our biggest aspects of our channel, and I know most of you guys don't care about our channel, but it's really something we love to talk about, and something we love to play on, and it's just gone, and it just sucks.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people are feeling that. I think that's why VR has slowed down a bit, and why Meta kind of raised their prices, because they realized people who are going to buy a MetaQuest, I hate that name, MetaQuest 2 are going to, no matter the price, because simply it's their field. People don't want to play with wires. Wires are the worst, and that's another thing of the PSVR 2. I honestly think it should just connect to the console, I don't know, through Bluetooth or something.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Because honestly, I don't like wires. It's why I went with MetaQuest, because I didn't have a strong enough PC. But we're kind of stuck.
Virtual reality is nowhere close to dead at all. It's very, very popular. It's just that what they're doing with it now is making a lot of people think. The people that care are going to think. The people that just play and, they have their own thing, if you're not even into community-wise and caring, no, it sounds a bit odd, but if you're not into caring about, the future state of your headset or company because you're investing in them, right? You're buying their headset, you're helping them. If you don't really care about that, then that's, it's your own choice. But for people that actually think about it like, oh, they just removed this game, what are they going to do in the future? And they just got rid of this headset, what are they going to do in the future? You don't know what to say.
Yeah. It's a problem. I don't want to help a company that hasn't been being kind to me as a consumer.
Right. And the entire community as well. Right?
This is mostly MetaQuest.
It's not PlayStation.
It's not PlayStation.
PlayStation, theirs is just expensive.
Good, yeah.
That's it. It's just that theirs is expensive.
But we're mostly Quest users, and honestly, we're just disappointed. So we're gonna end it here. We want to say though, after this video releases, as soon as we can, we will be streaming VR. If you want to, make sure to put in your Rec Room code, and we will in the comments, and we will add you. And if you guys are available to stream with us, you can join us.
Exactly. Let us know what you guys think. It's always interesting to hear what everybody has to say about it. A lot of neat input on our first video about this in this somewhat series. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.
We'll hopefully we can do more VR content.
Hopefully.
Yep.
We can't end it on a yup.
Fine then.